we found when we first started was that a lot of the coffees being served at other independent cafes were incredibly bright and being a wine taster, I didn't find them exactly too balanced. And I wasn't sure whether that was a roaster's conscious decision to make a bright espresso or whether it was an individual's opinion as to that's what they liked. So when we first started the cafe, we knew what we wanted our espresso to taste like, but we didn't have conclusive evidence as to what customers wanted to taste. We set up the espressos as being an experiment. We selected 4 different profiles at the time, we put them on the board, and that's why our menu sort of looks like a scientific periodic table of elements. So we started with something that was very, very bright and acidic, very similar to what you find at a lot of local cafes in the city. We took something that was really sort of funky, it was a Southeast Asian, really woody, really, we call it the dirty espresso. Then we took something that was really balanced, chocolatey, almondy, and that was a Brazilian. So the espressos that we put together now are a result of the data that we've collected over the first year based on the popularity of what people order. So that's how we choose, believe it or not. It's more of a democratic system than me simply saying, yeah, that coffee's great, I'm putting it on the board. What people order here may not be the same as what they order at Dark Horse or Jimmy's or whatever. I think when people want a coffee, they have a preconceived notion as to what it should taste like. And that's traditionally based on what you grew up with. I think what they do expect when they come in is something that is round and balanced. And I would say that is something we always try to achieve. So not overly complex, not overly finicky. When you taste it, you say, yeah, that tastes good, period. Whether you grew up in Morocco, Quebec, Israel, or Italy. The most popular out of everything we serve, if it resembled any sort of wine, it would be more similar to a Cabernet than a Pinot Noir. It has a very particular mouthfeel that's very viscous on the palate. It's very round, it's very chocolatey, it's very almondy, and it's not overly complex or sophisticated. If I were to compare it to any coffee out there, it's a really, really good Tim Hortons. That's what a majority of people want.